Over the last half hour, we've been covering the case of Andrew Buen, who was found guilty just moments ago of reckless endangerment in the death of Christian Glass.
The jury did not reach a decision on second-degree murder, which was the most serious charge. 9 News reporter Steve Steger has been following this case since the very beginning when the body camera video came out, and he joins us from Georgetown.
Yeah, Kim, while it brings some closure, obviously, with a conviction in this case to Andrew Buen, it does continue this story for the Glass family. They have now lived with this for 2 years. It began with them not knowing what happened to their son and being told that their son was fighting with Clear Creek County deputies that night. It then led to them getting a copy of that video and learning what really happened, and then the trials of these officers. So they will have more going forward. We're not sure what the DA will do in this case with the two hung counts. The hung counts are second-degree murder and official misconduct. The jury did convict Andrew Buen of reckless endangerment. That's a Class 2 misdemeanor, punishable by up to 6 months in jail or a $750 fine. We know that court will be back in session on Monday. Well, they'll try to figure out what the next steps are in this case. We heard from the 5th Judicial District DA Heidi McCollum shortly after this verdict came down. Now, she obviously tried this case. She gave the jury the closing argument, and she said this conviction at least is a step forward in trying to regain some trust in law enforcement up here in Clear Creek County. Take a listen.
I wasn't prepared for it. I just kind of thought it would be guilty or not guilty. So I have to say I was absolutely not prepared for, I guess, a hung jury on two of the charges.
So that was Sally Glass. That was actually Christian's mother speaking after this verdict, a very emotional verdict. I will say, it's clear that this jury worked incredibly hard on this case. They took copious notes throughout the trial. They asked a lot of questions of witnesses. And after they gave their verdict, several of them were in tears and looked at the Glass family as they walked out of the courtroom, knowing that they probably have a lot they want to say to the Glass family about what it was that happened here. And we know that the DA will likely get a chance, and the defense will likely get a chance too, to try to talk to some of these jurors and understand what happened inside the jury room as they make some decisions about how to progress with this case. DA Heidi McCollum did say that this is a step forward in trying to regain trust here in Clear Creek County in law enforcement, a county where she lives, a county where she hopes that this story will spark some change. It already has, in a way. The sheriff here in Clear Creek County retired abruptly, and there's a new reformer sheriff here. There's also a mental health response team that would potentially respond to a call like Christian Glass's. All of that came out of this case that's still now pending and moving forward with the jury hung on 2 counts and a conviction on reckless endangerment for Andrew Buen here in Georgetown. Guys, back to you.
All right, Steve, thanks.